This time I'll ride with AVNation previewing InfoComm 2021, coming your way the 27th through the 29th of October from beautiful Orlando, Florida. I don't know if Orlando is pretty in October. It's certainly cooler. But with me today to talk about their booth is Sikmani Moja from Samsung. Welcome, ma'am.
Hi, Tim. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. We do this. The booth number is 2142, but we'll get to that in a second. 2142. But real quickly, I wanted to talk to you because Samsung is one of those partners, not just for InfoComm and for Avixa, but kind of for a lot of folks in the industry, that is a premier partner, right? The booth is there. We know the products. Those of us that watch football have been enjoying the centerpiece at the Rams Stadium in LA. If you weren't familiar, that is a Samsung display. Why InfoComm, right? Why is Samsung excited about going to InfoComm this year?
Yeah, Tim, in-person events have been a huge part of our marketing strategy for obvious reasons, right? Display technologies have to be seen to understand the impact that they can have on one's business. You mentioned SoFi Stadium, right? The impact of that video technology, the experience that it brings, the immersiveness quality really has to be experienced in person. When the pandemic first hit us, we moved 100% virtual. And that had its purpose and it served its purpose, and we were able to execute some really innovative and successful things. We launched Samsung DX with over 4,500 participants and attendees last year. So we really were able to use the virtual space, but it has its limitations. So while we've seen the success, I think it's really important for us to be in-person events. In the last few months, we have cautiously made our way back into in-person and hybrid events, and we've seen tremendous success there. And so we really are looking forward to being in person at InfoComm, where we really can engage with our customers and partners and really be able to showcase what we have. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a limited capacity, showcase our technology to our customers and partners. So we're excited to be there. We're excited to participate in it.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing about the manufacturers that come to the show and the ones that are still going, a lot of them do things not just in their booth, obviously, but outside of the booth. So what is Samsung doing at the show itself, and how can people kind of interact and participate with you guys?
Yeah, so at InfoComm, we are excited to be the presenting sponsor. As part of it, you mentioned our booth, and I'll talk a little bit about it. But we're also excited to be part of some speaking engagements. So we will be presenting at the Technology Innovation Showcase. The topic that we're discussing is delivering on experience expectations using dynamic displays. We'll also be making some announcements there, so stay tuned for that. We also are excited to bring a customer of ours, Sattva, that's a luxury retail mattress company, and we'll be talking about the role display technologies play in customer engagement. So we're excited about being able to bring that, and I believe InfoComm is also looking at a virtual component of that to be able to extend that to the people, to the customers and partners who won't be there at the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the booth itself, it's of course going to be different from prior years. It's not going to be the same booth that we've typically had. However, we are looking forward to showcasing some of our solutions. It is going to be by appointment only to enable social distancing and all the safety measures that are required. So we're going to, give you a link and provide some more details on how our customers and partners can book an appointment to see our technology. What we will be showcasing is, of course, we'll show our interactive technology. We'll be showing our Pro TVs, kiosk, our software and services. We'll be talking about our Magic Info Link Cloud and showcasing the use cases for that. We will also be showcasing our LED technology, so the wall, our outdoor LED, including our XPRB product. So we're excited to be able to bring all of that to InfoComm.
All right, really quickly, you mentioned the fact that by appointment only, the booth number again is 2142-2142. But if they want to make an appointment between now and, let's say, the 27th of October, how do they do that?
Yeah, so you could email us at seadisplaysolutions@samsung.com, and that's if you book an appointment before. We will also have the ability for people to come up to the booth and book an open slot if available at the show itself as well.
Oh, very cool, very cool. You mentioned the Technology Innovation Showcase. That right there is one of those areas of the show floor that InfoComm has kind of evolved over the years. It used to be called Center Stage, but it's a free education, is what it is. It's kind of in the center of the show floor. We're in Orlando this year, so it's all one big room, but it's kind of in the center is where folks can kind of come by, sit down, listen to a subject matter expert, like the folks from Samsung, take a load off walking for 3 days. But it's a really great space. Really quickly before I let you go, not everybody's going, and I understand that. You and I are both going. We get to hang out in Orlando. But if they're not going and they want to connect with you, they want to connect with Samsung, how do they do that?
Yeah, that's a great question, Tim. I think what we want to try and do is create an all-inclusive experience so that our customers, partners can engage in the way that they're most comfortable. So we are going to be also launching an online experience where the customers and partners can log in and hear from our customers, the Samsung leadership team, on the latest news, offerings, updates. We will be giving some giveaways as well to make it more exciting. We also will have an online booth walkthrough. So even though we can't showcase a full booth at InfoComm this year, we will be doing that virtually. So really what we would have otherwise done will now be available through a virtual walkthrough. And then we're also doing an open house in our EBCs. So we're scheduling micro events in our EBCs in New Jersey, Dallas, Irvine, and DC. So those that are looking forward to seeing technology in person can still do so at those locations.
Oh, wow. So kind of a localized version of that and just kind of bringing folks in.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Very well. Well, Sukhmani, Moja, thank you so much from Samsung. We appreciate it. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. And follow along as we also head to Orlando the 27th through the 29th of October for InfoComm 2021. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.